My dad did not like comic books. He would take them from me and burn them as I watched. Naturally, as a kid, that made me very upset. Dad did not like that. Not one little bit. He reached over the table, grabbed me by the collar with his steak knife, and put it in my mouth. Why so serious? Luckily, we now live in the digital age. And now I have made myself a home here at the Entertainment Nerd. Kick your feet up and stay a while. Greetings, nerds. This is brought to you by Entertainment Nerd. www.entertainmentnerd.club. Reminding you all to keep it nerdy.
Oh, wow.
What do you guys think of that?
I've seen that.
That was sick.
Dope. Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Very nice.
Bravo. Wait, Ernie, you cast it twice.
You're here double A time, man.
No, one on the laptop and one on the phone.
Which one do you want me to get rid of? Or you get rid of the one you want to get rid of?
So the second one that just showed fat face. Get rid of that one.
The one that you had your hand in front of?
No, the other one.
Okay.
The fuzzier shot?
Yeah.
There we go.
There you go.
There we go.
Thank you.
Whoop, whoop.
All right. Welcome, everybody, to another edition of Nerd Talk.
Oh, we got some.
Oh, that's my fault. All right.
Oh,
Ow.
To another edition of Nerd Talk. I'm here with the crew, man. I'm here at the Nerd News Happy Hour. This is becoming,
Hey.
yeah.
the family. And thank you, Shauna. Love you too. And unfortunately, we're missing a member, but I'm pretty
Only
sure
temporary. I'm sure he'll come back on.
as well as missing a member that's probably going to be in the comic session. Miss you, mommy.
Oh yes, Nick.
Ah,
Where you at, girl?
Yeah.
Where you at?
Where you at, girl?
Leave me hanging, girl.
where'd she go?
You want to leave me here all by myself?
For now.
Thanks, Sean.
Oh,
Fine, it's fine.
We're going to start the night tonight with, I think, rapid fire. You guys got some rapid fire questions?
Oh, we got some rapid fire articles.
Let's do it.
Let's see. Hold on, let me get to it. Oh shit, laptop's holding up this week.
Woo-hoo.
so far so good.
So far, so good. You know what it was? It was a bad AC adapter.
Oh, really?
Huh.
Yep. It was pushing the laptop. It was reading that the battery was bad.
Right.
So it was pushing. The laptop was literally doing too much work at one time. And so now it's running smooth. I tested it out yesterday. I didn't test it out streaming, which is why I popped into chat twice to see if it would support it. But I'm able to hear you guys.
There she is.
There's.
Yeah.
I see her.
Hey, mommy face.
Oh, girl.
Boo. Passed out. So we're gonna hit some rapid fire articles. It should be a few minutes long, nothing fast. But we had an article a few weeks ago where a man's wife sold his PlayStation 5 after she discovered he lied and said it was an air purifier.
What? That's amazing. I love it.
Yeah. I found that article. I'm like, what are you gonna trick your wife into thinking that a PlayStation 5 is an air purifier? Come on, who are you kidding? Seriously.
Yeah.
Well, you gotta admit, it does kind of look like
I
one.
mean,
It kind of did, but
yeah, it does. I mean,
Nah,
it does
dude.
kinda look like one.
She had to be a blonde. She's a blonde.
I'm not a blonde.
I don't know about that.
Well, right now we got-
see the look of it, but I mean,
I think we got 4 non-blondes.
yeah, right.
All Right. So yeah, that's kind of crazy that he did that. No, she's not back yet. And then we had news a few weeks ago also that Warner Movies is sending everything on their schedule to HBO Max.
Yeah, they
Kind
are.
of dope. Matrix.
Yeah.
Wonder Woman's next week. I can't wait for that. And if you have HBO Max, there's a 3-minute clip. The first 3 minutes of the movie is available on HBO Max. So those of you that subscribe to it, great content. I just happened this week. I have Xfinity, and it's now a live app on my cable box, so I don't have to worry about trying to find the app. Also, if you have a Roku, it is also now available on Roku as well. They kind of waited till the last minute to get that app in other places where they
Did they?
but
Did they though? And they really did. And I want to comment real quick on this. Like people giving Warner Media a bunch of crap about this, but in the time we're living in right now, what else were they going to do? At the end of the day, they're a studio. At the end of the day, they have to get their movies and get these in front of eyes.
Yeah.
And the truth of the matter is, not many people are going to go to theaters right now, and probably won't be for a majority of, I'm guessing, 2021 as well.
Mhm.
So, as a studio, you have to think, how are we going to get this out there? Especially when you're talking about brands like DC who want to like build, who it's not like, hopefully I'm dreaming here. Hopefully have more so of a plan now, and you're like totally destroying that plan if you're not releasing anything next year.
exactly.
Yeah.
So it's a good plan on the part of Warner Brothers. Of course, we have a follow-up article to that. AMC's not happy with Warner Brothers. Of course they're not. They weren't happy with Universal and what Universal pulled. I'm glad to see that they didn't single out just Universal and Comcast. They're not happy with Warner Brothers. I'm sorry, AMC, the fans, and the movie companies has got to do what they got to do.
Yeah.
And right now,
Exactly.
things aren't getting better. I mean, it's not like what Warner Brothers said is every movie that we are releasing, we're not just solely sending it to HBO Max. It's going to also have a theatrical release same day. So no one's going to have it one time or the other. It's just one of those things of, it makes sense, and they're being safe. Unless you're going to put me in a bubble or one of those Google pods that they have at the Google, and Google. I just don't see myself going to the theater. Well, I might go for Wonder Woman.
Right. And
Right.
the theaters need to realize that. And I get the theater point of view too. The fact that, well, if you release it the same day on HBO Max, what's enticing people to come to the theaters? That's a fair point. But the truth of the matter is we live where we live right now. And they just kind of get over it.
Exactly.
There's still going to be people who are going to want to go to the movie theater.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
There's no two ways around it.
No.
There are people who are just going to be like, whatever, I really want to go see this, so I'm going to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So this covers both your bases. It really does. And I think that it is a smart move. You're going to capture, this is basically making sure, well, if plan A doesn't work, I have plan B. So if you're going to go to the movies, at least they're going to sit at home and watch it on HBO Max.
At least for the fans' benefit than anybody else, because make no doubts about it, Warner Media is going to lose their control with this. They're not going to make their money on these movies.
No, they're not.
They're going to make some money. They're not going to make nearly as much as. Well, I don't know. Because think about it. There are a lot of people who wouldn't go to the movie theaters to see the movie because of how much it costs for the movie and the popcorn and everything else. So the theaters might not break even. They might be a little. They may be a little.
Right. See.
The studios, they may recoup quite a bit of it because more people are going to be like, well, hell, I don't have to go outside to watch this movie now.
Exactly.
I can make my own $1.99 popcorn instead of spending $10.
Right.
I would just,
and go to the bathroom.
And save and save $20 on a ticket. You know, times
Exactly.
5 people, you save $100 before
Right.
concessions
So
and, like you mentioned,
while
restroom stops.
yeah, I mean, so yeah, if they're charging $25 to rent it, that may seem like a lot, but when you say, well, I was probably going to spend that anyway for 2
Mhm.
tickets and concessions,
Mhm.
and I get to watch it in the comfort of my own home, I can pause
Mhm.
it, I can go to the bathroom, I can be comfortable in my underwear. G would probably wear his underwear to the movie theater anyway.
About to say, I'm not wearing pants right now, and I could do that and watch a movie. Like what?
Seriously, it's like
Woo! Shirtless, pantless. Here I go.
Shirtless,
Watching a movie in
I
my
just-
boxers. Good lord.
But no, like I
Okay.
think overall this is going to be good.
Yeah, it's good marketing strategy.
it's very good, and I think that this could be a very cohesive. Uh, I think this could be very good for both the theaters and the studios because it's a way to kind of help both of them. Because
Right.
not going to theaters at all hurts the theaters, but
Mhm.
going strictly to theaters hurts the studios.
Yes.
So
Right.
Here's what I see AMC being able to turn around and talk to like HBO and say, all right, we'll roll with you on this, but we got to be able to charge the customers less money.
Hmm.
That's how they have to roll. And the
Right.
fact is, HBO is getting $15 per household for HBO Max. That's the cost of one person's ticket. So HBO again is taking a loss because of HBO, putting it out directly on HBO Max. The only difference is they're guaranteed it's $15 from you each month. But again, how many times would you turn around and watch a movie like an Avengers at the movie theater and shell out your $18 just to watch it?
right.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't one of the movie theaters have a promotion where you could basically bring like 15, 20 people for like $150 and
They
use
did.
like,
They
Yeah.
did.
your social distance throughout the
Mhm.
whole theater, and it's just you guys. I mean,
That was
they
AMC.
can do that.
Mhm.
AMC did that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
AMC.
Oh, that's right. They did do that.
that
remember reading
would
about that.
be a potential thing because again, you're guaranteeing a certain amount of money, and you're making that concession. You bring is it as much money as you would make if you sold out a packed theater? God no.
Right.
But is it better than nothing?
But
Mhm.
they're going to make money off of it regardless. But in the hindsight of Warner Brothers, they just need to be smart about it and say we want to be able to offer it to our customers
Mhm.
at the equivalent of which you're offering it, and
Right.
that's it. That's all they have to do, and I'm
Mhm.
sure they
I
won't
think,
mind.
I think Warner Brothers, they kind of, I think they, for lack of a better term, they shot their load first, and they shot a
Mhm.
little too early. They should have held off just a little bit before making those kinds of decisions, and now other venues are like,
Maybe.
maybe we can come to an agreement.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll see what comes of it. That's ultimately we're going to see what comes of it. More to come from us. I'll say that. Definitely more to come, and we'll see where this goes with Warner Brothers and HBO
Right.
and all the other studios because they didn't.
I was going to say that. Do you
Monster-
think others? Right. You think other
Monster
studios will
Hunter
follow
just
suit?
released. I don't
I
know.
think so.
Yeah.
I don't think
Yeah.
AMC is going to last all of 2021. I think by end of 2021, AMC is not going to exist.
No.
And neither will
they've been offering.
neither
they've
Regal
been-
Entertainment.
AMC's been smart. They've been offering on-demand stuff as well, so they found other ways, alternatives. So it's one of those things of if they learn to figure it out, they'll be able to get on top of it without any
Right.
worries. That's
Right.
just they have to stay on top of it.
Right. And I
All
think
right.
it's
Go ahead,
finding
Donna.
those happy mediums. It's finding those happy mediums of saying, okay, here's the situation of what we're going through right now.
Mm-hmm.
What can we do that is basically it's a mutual benefiting thing? It's like they have to basically not be greedy and say, listen, we have to do something. We have to meet people in the middle, or
Mm-hmm.
we're just not going to make any money. Like they
Right.
have to give a little and say, all right, fine. You don't have to do this exclusively. We'll do a little of both. And, we're not
Right.
going to make as much, but again, half a pie is better than no pie.
Yeah. Exactly.
Because the nerds, we
All
will
right.
pay. We will go buy
Nerds will
your stuff.
unite.
Yo!
Hey,
There he
what's
is.
going on? How's everyone doing tonight?
Doing great.
Sorry, I'm a
Alright.
little bit late, fellas, ladies and gentlemen.
No.
There we go.
So
Trying to
No.
another quick
lightly.
another quick article we have is Ellen Page is now Elliot Page. Came out as transgender. I applaud you.
Yes.
Which
Good
leads
job,
me to
Elliot.
wonder what's going to happen with Umbrella Academy.
I think he's still going to play. Still going to play the role. I mean,
Oh, there's no question about that.
I know that, but are
he's
they
gonna
going to
play the role.
make
It's gonna-
him?
Hmm.
Are they going to make Vanya transgender on the show too?
I don't think so. Elliot went out and said that he's still playing.
Vanya as a female.
Yeah.
Vanya still. I mean, if you look at Vanya throughout the whole season, plural, she's always had a very androgynous look.
True.
Even her white suit
Hmm.
has
Yeah, that was
been.
dope.
It was. It was a suit. It wasn't a
Yeah.
skirt. I think the only time Vanya wore a skirt was when she was little. So I think
Right.
Elliot is still going to portray Vanya as Vanya has been up to this point, which
Mhm.
I think it's just the way that Vanya had been written kind of leads the character to be able to be portrayed as.
I mean, she
masculine.
She was already very tomboyish as it was.
So
Right.
I think Elliot's going to be able to play Vanya with no issues. It's not going to change any aspect except for the cue cards and the titles.
Mhm.
Right. That's about it.
So I'm excited.
And they really can't because she's a very big part of next season. Obviously, she
Yeah.
should. So to make that dramatic change would actually just, in my opinion, be more harm than good because it would disrupt the show.
Right.
I hear you.
I mean,
Hmm.
to change a character, how a character is written because of the actor or actress who
Mhm.
plays them can be very off-putting.
Mhm.
That's not
Right.
to say that the person who plays the character can't put a little bit of themselves into it, but Vanya's character was already written.
Right.
The comics far preceded the
Mhm.
TV show,
Mhm.
so Vanya as a whole has already been established.
Right.
She is who she is now. Just because Elliot is portraying her now, I don't think that they're gonna. But you never know. You never know. They may decide to do something because again, wouldn't be the first time that a TV show has veered from source material.
David Jones.
I really hope not. I'm tired of this. Like, I think TV shows and comics should just stay TV shows and comics, and I think they should stay within their world and not have to come into the real world. That's the reason why we watch these shows, right? That's why we deep dive ourselves into a different reality to get away from all these, like, from everything that's like so gross out here, right? And now like it's just more of that, like being implemented into like it's cool, but it's like, yo, like leave my fantasy world alone. Like, let it be a
But-
fantasy world, you know?
But
I don't know.
Yeah.
sorry, but I'm gonna have to throw a big old butt on you though. Don't trans people deserve a fantasy world too that they can relate to?
But it is theirs already. The world is for everyone. It's not for just
Right, but-
gamers or nerds or whatever. It's for
No,
everyone.
but I'm just saying, like, shouldn't they have somebody that they can look at for representation? Like,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
never had
absolutely.
any-
Yeah.
Like, I would have loved growing up to see a legitimate fat character that wasn't a freaking sidekick or comic relief. You know, I
Right.
would have loved to have seen that, but I never had that representation growing up. I would have loved to have seen that just to say, like, oh, see, because to me, that would have been like, even, you know, because would have been
Well, you had Amanda Waller. You know, you had the Wall.
what?
Yeah, the Blob.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I had the
Oh,
You-
well,
you've had them.
Or
I
a
don't
Big
know.
Bertha.
Ursula.
Oh yeah, you know, it's
But again,
I don't know.
that's insane. Like, growing
I mean,
up, they
okay.
were always like, they were the comic relief. They weren't taken seriously.
yeah.
But okay. So define like, okay, what about what's his name from the Yellow Lanterns? Armadillo. What was his name? The
I don't know. I
it's some like big dude. Oh, and then there's Kilowog, right? Like,
Yeah.
like those are
There's
rad.
Gogo.
But like, yeah, but like even though they're mutants and they're like fantasy, like did I ever think like, oh man, it's not representing me? Nah, I was like that's what I'm saying. Like, yo, leave the fantasy world what it is. Just I don't want to be in the reality inside a fantasy world. I'm trying to get away from all that because everybody's down
You
each
use,
other.
it, you use it to escape. You use it to
That's my escape. So why is it why is it now following everything? And then everyone, the worst part about it is not that why isn't there representation, is that people go against each other over it. And that is the worst part. It's like, dude, I'm running away from this into my world, and here it is coming back all over again, all over social media, all over. You can't enjoy a show anymore without it being like about it. Like that's the most like tribal thing about it. Like, it's just all about it anymore. And I don't know. I'm not feeling it. I don't like
mean,
it.
even Cara Dune, what's her name? She has her own political standpoint. Yeah, Gina Carano has her own political standpoint, but now it's into the Mandalorian, and people calling for her to be fired.
Because of her political views.
And I
but
get
that's the thing. That's the thing, though, right? If we're gonna be cool about one thing, you have to be cool about everything else. If that's if that's her vision, then that's her vision. Whatever. It doesn't mean that Cara Dune sucks.
Right.
Doesn't mean that her character sucks. Like,
reality and fantasy.
That her character's wearing like a mega hat or something. You know, it's just like, or whoever believes in whatever. It's not like they're walking around with like, you know, like NASCAR jerseys with "I support Trump" or "I support whatever." You know, it's like they're playing a character, and if are they playing it well, that should be the end of the story. You know,
right? All that matters.
Yeah.
I support butt lickers. I support mermaids.
You mean bootios?
Ooh, bootios.
Bootios. There you go.
My God.
But yeah.
So we got another piece of news. The Last of Us TV series might be airing during the final season of The Walking Dead. So those two shows will be going head to head. It's actually going to be pretty dope because as one show ends, probably the other one's going to pick off. So that's going to be pretty dope.
Yeah.
We got the return of Indiana Jones. So the last and final movie for Harrison Ford and Indiana Jones.
I know. I'm going to get this off my chest. It's Harrison Ford's getting way too old. He's 70-something years old. Chris Pratt would have been the perfect Indiana Jones.
No.
Pass the torch to a younger actor, someone who has more energy, and you know.
Hey, listen! Stop making fun of the old people. All right.
I'm just saying. Don't get me wrong. I love Harrison Ford, but he has to retire that character.
Indiana Jones search for AARP.
But they tried the torch passing with Shia LaBeouf, and that didn't work.
No, they didn't.
They tried to-
Because it was
they tried
Shia
to
LaBeouf. Let's be real here.
Shia LaBeouf.
It was-
Yeah, it
But
was.
the torch passing wasn't so much a torch passing. It was
Yeah,
It was pretty forced.
yeah.
it did feel forced. Yeah.
Mhm.
He doesn't need to. I mean, I don't know. How many? Look at 007. How many people have been 007? Why can't we just have a new Indiana Jones and go on different adventures? You know,
Right.
have it be like a flashback almost. You know,
Like, go to a
and
young,
be the
like a young
Indiana
Indiana Jones. Or,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like if
That was
now
actually a good
that
show.
Yeah, that happened many
That
years
would
ago. There was a young Indiana Jones TV show. Who remembers that?
now they said that Harrison Ford is reprising his role as Indiana Jones, but they don't say for how much of the movie. But
Oh.
if this is going to be, you see Indiana Jones and he's geriatric and he's in his wheelchair and he like opens his eyes and remembers once upon a time yonder when he was chasing booty around all through the Sahara.
Back in my day where I got to eat my bootios.
When I didn't have to puree my bootios and withdraw.
Oh shit!
And then they go to a young version of Indiana Jones for the rest of
Yes.
the movie. That I would be okay with, as long as it's not aliens and the damn crystal balls.
And the damn crystal balls.
Indiana Jones.
We know how that turned out.
Indiana Jones, the Curse of Viagra. There's your.
Indiana Jones and not enough runway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Indiana Jones. Where the hell are you again? No,
Indiana Jones, and I like him young.
he does.
He does.
I'm just gonna stop there. Don't want to insult you for family.
Uh,
All
Indiana
right.
Jones, I
So,
fall and you can't get up.
done. Done. Oh my god.
strong
Depends.
hand.
Why does it have to be always depends?
And did you say Indiana Jones? Where's my depends?
She
No, I said
did.
Indiana Jones and the strong hand. But where's my
strong
defense
hand.
is pretty good too. But we got another quick hit. Nintendo sneakily opts out, switched owners into data sharing, according to GamingIntel.com. So it sounds like they've been opting people automatically in instead of opting you out, or giving you the option opt in or out for their data sharing. So if you have a Switch,
Yeah.
you might want to go into the settings.
You can't disable that in the setting menu. I'm like,
I think
is
think we had
Nintendo
that up on our-
spying on us?
of course they are. Who isn't?
Nintendo can spy all they want. They ain't gonna see anything. They're gonna see the black screen because I never turn my Switch on anymore.
Your poor village is dead again, huh?
Nintendo, don't be leaking my shit. You know, I'm trying to set up this OnlyFans. I'm trying to launch it like perfectly. So I don't need you to the middle of my business and get it out there before it's ready.
Son, you better start shaving then, because it's a competition out there, man.
Oh my
It is.
god! Oh my god!
Yup.
You.
You gotta shave them
No,
booty.
I just I just came to meaning to my village is overrun with weeds.
Oh, good lord.
Tonight's Nerd Talk is sponsored by Nair.
Whoa.
Go for his
Sworn in. What we got next?
Funimation to acquire Crunchyroll for
Yeah,
1.2
that's
billion.
huge.
Yes.
Wow.
That's big.
That's gonna be epic.
That's crazy, dude. Because wait, if how is that possible when HBO has Crunchyroll though?
So HBO has thank you, Chief, for asking that because that came into mind. So HBO has a partnership with Crunchyroll. But does that mean that will spill over and now it will extend to Funimation content on HBO Max?
Oh yeah, that's gonna be it. That's where it's heading to.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
I mean, how does Funimation have all that money to acquire Crunchyroll, because HBO gave it to him. Be like, yo, buy these. No, I'm just kidding. It can't be like that.
No.
Funimation's been around for a long ass time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Crunchyroll.
20 something years.
Yeah,
I
like,
think,
I
yeah.
remember watching shit with the Funimation animation on it, and I'm like,
Dude,
They're great pube, long hair.
And they're acquiring it for $12 billion. That's a shitload of money, man.
That's a nice chunk of change.
Her rates went up. When I paid for her last night, she wasn't. Didn't cost that.
That was wild. So let me see.
I think that's all we have for rapid fire. We have some articles pertaining to the show topic.
Yeah.
All right.
But
Before
we
we
can
move,
stop here for rapid fire. We can stop.
before we move into the main topics, there's one on here that is actually not on my list that I kind of wanted to ask about, because I know you guys have been kind of covering this statistically recently, and you've been live streaming it. How do you feel about the cyberpunk stuff?
Don't even get me started. I'm just kidding.
When I saw you,
All right.
I can't say anything because I haven't played it yet.
No,
but I read-
I
and
can't.
heard all the
graphics
comments
look
online.
legit to me. Like, they look legit. Like, I don't know what's the big deal or why they're pulling it. Is there problems with it?
It's because apparently on PlayStation 4 and base PlayStation 4 Xbox One, there are a ton of bugs. Multiple updates were sent on PSN and Xbox Live to patch the games. The games were still buggy. There were bricking systems. They said the game was great, but the bugs.
I mean, there are bugs, but it's running pretty smooth for me. I don't know.
yeah.
Well, unless they
I
have
don't
a
know.
PS4 Pro or
Look.
you know.
I don't know.
As a Cyberpunk 2077 widow, he's been playing it on his desktop. On
Yeah.
his PC.
Oh, so you can still access it.
But,
It's not all
I know
platforms.
the game was built on PC architecture first
Okay.
before porting it to consoles.
Oh, good.
That's where the problem lies. Well,
Yeah, so
besides the rabid fans
Mhm.
that were pushing CD Projekt Red to push the game out early.
I mean,
years.
I know-
somebody posted like a meme where it says where people are like mad. They're like, "Where's the game? Why haven't you put it out?" So then they put it out, and they're like, "Why has it got so many bugs?" And it's like, for the love of God, it's like they can't win.
What are you complaining about? You complain about, oh, you want the game to be released
Yeah.
early, and they complain, oh, there's
Right.
bugs, and you want refunds from PSN and Xbox Live? Come on.
It's like
Yeah.
people aren't gonna be fucking.
People are pathetic.
They're like,
well,
they're
actually,
fucking-
no, go ahead, Shada.
Oh, I was gonna say, it's like, they've been told it's like, it works perfectly, really good on this, but we're working to get it out. Just be patient. And they're like, no, we don't want to wait. We want it now. It's like, okay,
We want it now.
but,
Dang.
but we're good. Okay, so we'll give this to you now, but it might have a little glitches. We want it now. Why has it got glitches? Why'd you give us an unfinished game?
It's true. You get what you ask for. I mean, look how many times just this year it was delayed. I mean, it's one of those things of you get what you ask for. The
Right.
publisher has
Yeah.
committed to giving everyone a refund that's not happy with it.
Yeah.
So it's either take it or leave it. If you keep it, you don't have a right to complain.
Yeah.
Mommy
Yeah,
Fates,
that's
I know what you're talking about. I'm just surprised that you were watching that long when I was turning the character and that shit was like, yeah.
Talking about his penis, though.
Oh,
Let me find out. Was the first thing to comment about.
What did I miss?
Oh, you should have seen the stream. Well, guess you didn't watch it then. Oh shit. Yeah, I mean, it's I don't know. I got part of me wants to give him a break. Part of me is like that's what happens when you get greedy as fuck to the investors. You know, oh shoot, you wanted to get the game out before Christmas. You wanted to like rack up whatever, while at the expense of the developers, like name and who they are and what they represent, and this is what you get. Now they realize like, yo, when somebody tells you, yo, we're not ready to like put it out until next year, listen to
they're
them.
not ready.
But to the people, to the gamers, like
They
you
wanted.
guys got Fallout 76. You know what happened.
That was another one.
You played Anthem. You know what happens. Like when games aren't ready, man.
What other game had an issue? Oh, the Outer Worlds had issues too.
You smell the fish and then you still go for the dive. Come on, man. Come on, man. That's
yo, I mean,
look, as long as it wasn't the whole, at least it's not as bad as Bless Online.
Oh shit!
I heard about that.
That's wild.
Look, it's not as bad as Dragon Ball Kakarot.
Oh.
I
Battlefront.
Oh yeah, exactly. That too.
E talking about how that thing crashed his
fucking game wouldn't even load.
Wouldn't load, or it would be like 2 hours into a load and then it fucking crashes.
It would crash. I'd fight Ozaru Vegeta and it crashed after beating him. It literally like, and then there you have the trunks, you have the capsule time machine option to go back to other stories. You think I'm going back to that story? Hell no.
No.
Where's the option to go back before I paid for that shit? Like, where's that?
My dude kept looking into the disc tray. He was like, kept blowing into it. Like, yo, maybe there's some dust that's not letting. Yo, let me take the CD out and let me clean it, man. Like, yo, he was tight, yo. All we heard for like 2 weeks straight was him like bitching about it. He was just mad about it. But yo, he's right though, because he was getting his ass handed to him. I'd be mad too. Shit.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even get that day one. I waited like 3 months to get that game.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really? Oh, really? Wow.
So you would figure day one to update. So here's my problem. You're publishing a game. So by the time 3 months in, you're ready. You should be reprinting. Why are you not releasing with updates? Why are you releasing the original file? That's what I'm not understanding is when after the initial print of the game, you have so many opportunities to release the game with updates. Now I get you, storage capacity, but it shouldn't be an issue because you're switching out source code.
Right.
So it's one of those things of, we added this source code to help that corrupted source code. It shouldn't be that issue that you're not being able to capture maximum. You don't want to go over the maximum space that you have. So I just wonder if it's something where game developers, it's more expensive to turn around and say, stop the presses, we need your to run this press of this new date. But that's something that they really should ultimately look into.
But I think
you're improving the gamer's experience by this version 1.5 when you get it. So now that they're going home, they're dropping the disc into the machine, and now they're not waiting for a 2-hour file upload.
Oh,
right.
Or download.
Yeah.
So I don't think this game was intended for like last gen console. I don't think so, because the shit that's going on in there, it really needed to come out in next gen and PC. Like that was the only way that you could play it. Like if you're expecting a Switch version of this, you're gonna have to wait for like 5-6 years for that to
Get
come
the fuck out of
here.
That ain't happening.
It's not happening. I'm telling you right now. No, it's not happening.
No, I have a feeling, like you just said, Kayla, in about maybe 3-5 years, they won't release on Switch. They'll probably release it on Switch Pro whenever that happens.
Mm-hmm.
True.
Think about that.
But I think
that'll be a fully capable HD console. The storage capacity.
The screen.
Oh, he's out. and and I think card size will go from 32 gigs to probably I think 128 maybe max, 4 times the storage space.
Yeah.
With no additional downloads except
Alright.
for updates. Please, Nintendo.
Now,
Ugh.
since we're talking about investors, right? Can we talk about this whole like Disney investors and the whole, everything that went down with that?
Oh,
Do that.
Aside from Cyberpunk, like we already know, Cyberpunk, you're gonna take a beating. Like whenever you get up, you get up. But right now, can we talk about that investor meeting though?
I gotcha, man. Gotcha, bro. Because it fits right into that.
Okay.
They dumped a ton of us, ton of things on us in that call, right? A ton. I was expecting.
Where do you even start?
Right, I was expecting Ironheart. That came out of nowhere for me.
Oh, seriously, that Cody, that Rhodes and Ironheart shit. Oh,
yeah.
That came out of nowhere for me. Miss Marvel.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Just say about Miss. I thought they might do it, but I wasn't expecting it. What else came out of that? That was just like totally.
How about like? Did you guys like Hawkeye's daughter costume?
It was alright.
It was alright, right? Like
it was alright.
I mean, I'm hoping for like a Young Avengers kind of thing coming out. You know, I'm hoping that for like the future. Yeah, that'd be really cool.
It looked pretty Dollar City to me, but
yeah, pretty generic, right? But maybe that's what they were trying to do. Remember when like they came out with like Captain Ant-Man and they had all these like generic ass clothing on and shit, and it was really to throw us off, you know, for the movie. I think all that is just really hype. You know, I think, but I think it's gonna be good. I mean,
and they got Haley Steinfeld, which I think is awesome casting. I think she's going to do great.
Yeah,
it's Kate Bishop. So
yeah, she looked really good at it.
I'm happy I didn't like really hear more like WandaVision because I was kind of sick of that, yo. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
over it, man. Over it. I'm sorry. Like, I can think of the show in the past that like the more I see the trailers, the less interested I am. Does that make sense?
It's like,
the more I see of this show, the less interested I get.
Yeah. They're trying to push that show really hard.
Am I the only one?
You're not the only one, no.
Okay,
you're the only one.
I was sick of hearing about WandaVision like the fourth time I heard the term WandaVision. Like I said, all I could think of was like Activision or like some. I'm like, what the fuck?
Don't lie. You just didn't like the White Claw. Don't lie.
Elizabeth Olsen. We understand you're the forgotten Olsen that no one gives a shit. But
yeah, she is.
Please stop putting me from your. I don't need to see you anymore.
Damn, that's like a really sad breakup, man. Like, but hey, you got to the point. All right.
Yeah.
What else did we get from that investor?
You're the ugly sister. No joke. I'm joking.
Sorry.
Ouch.
The ugly sister and the other two are fucking look like
skeletons.
How about
I said it.
On crack. That's
they look like the Tunnel City from Vegas, from Las Vegas.
They look like
fucking Skeletor.
Mary Kate Olsen, right? She like
they look like heroin hookers from like Central City.
Yeah.
From the point.
Yeah, they both look sickly.
Oh, what is it, Mammy Face? We hit a sweet spot.
It's like stop.
Too late.
It looks like you go to a truck stop and you run into one of them. You know, like
you got a lot of truck stops over in Kansas, huh?
We do, man.
It reminds me of that one time, and I don't know if I told this story on the air before yet, but it had to be like 90 something. It was Thanksgiving. Me and Long decided to go to Blockbuster to go get some stupid game. I decided to go to Blockbuster. I'm like, oh, you want to come with me? Like, yeah, sure. as all, we're walking back. We never like walking in the same direction. So we literally make a big loop around the neighborhood to go to Blockbuster. So here we are. We're walking down Astoria Boulevard, and I think it's like 23rd Street or a little bit past Crescent. And all we hear is there's no one out. And this lady just standing there comes out. Gobble, happy Thanksgiving, want a party. Chick with a hooker, like nastily, like
It was a hooker. Late in the middle of the night. It was like,
happy Thanksgiving on a party.
what was it like?
She was like a wildebeest, bro.
And she looked like an Olsen twin.
She just looked really scraggly. Ugh.
That's where I was going with it. Is that she looked like one of the Olsens.
Gotcha.
Damn.
How many teeth do you have?
I don't know.
I can't walk it.
It
was like
was
20
Long on the other hand was reaching for his pocket, like, yo, we gotta go.
You were
Lon,
again?
you were about that game, Lon?
Oh my! Come on, let's get the hell out of here.
You're like, I'm gonna pay her so she goes away. He was.
Yeah. I'll catch up
I
with
think
you
I was
later.
eating somebody to shut her
My
up.
man was like, yo, you ever played with some Transformers?
more than why?
Be like, yo, you want to gobble some Transformers?
Oh, let's roll out.
You want to see my Ultra Magnus? My Omega
Hey, yo.
Supreme?
Yeah, right, Shauna. Hey, yo, E, you about
was
to
even
roll
hot
out.
rod. Oh God!
I got some mink ones too.
Oh my God, no, all I can hear is the truth.
Oh God!
Yeah, but yeah.
Oh,
It would've been funny.
I love it.
That shit would have been funny if she was like,
oh, run! Oh God!
Arise, Rodimus
Fellas.
Prime, arise! You got the touch.
yo, what
Can
are
we
you guys
focus
doing,
on,
man?
Can
Let's
we
get back.
get back into what we're talking about before we got off course?
Sorry about that.
Disney investors.
You guys got investors?
No, Marvel movies. Let's continue where we left before we veered off course.
What you got? What you got, player?
Oh no, What If? That looks pretty good. I never expected
What are you
to see.
drinking? For Loco?
Oh, what are you drinking, Adrian? Oh, For Loco? Oh God.
Wait, what?
Margarita.
Yes, can.
Oh,
Okay.
Strawberry. Oh, okay.
You're a level above a White Claw. I'm proud of you.
Just for now, yeah.
Oh.
I couldn't decide.
Margarita. Oh,
I couldn't
Okay.
decide. So
Oh,
BB-8? What?
blind date.
Blind date.
oh, okay.
Interesting.
Better
You
have
about-
brewing in Bristol.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you about them optics? I
You
got.
like the camera?
I think we haven't tried Robot Fish yet.
What
We've
the
tried
hell's
the
that?
other one,
That's
the
cool.
superhero like sidekick or something, but we haven't tried this
Yeah.
one. Yeah. So this is pretty nice. It's got a nice little golden. It's like a big
Nice.
head though.
beautiful, man.
Nah, that's not a
Thanks.
foam.
Love it.
I'm only having two tonight.
Oh,
Sure about that?
Ooh, this shit is hoppy. Whew. All right.
Yeah, I'm 100% sure about that. Only having two.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Okay.
But speaking-
that's clear. So where else were we? What else did Marvel drop on us? Dude,
Speaking
it's a lot
of,
shit.
we're kind of on the tangent of Miss Marvel a little bit. They did announce that Miss Marvel will make her movie appearance in Captain Marvel 2.
Nice.
Mm.
How do you feel about this? The grown
No, I
kind of gave it away.
didn't feel like part one, so I don't know.
I don't know, man.
My expectations are low for Captain Marvel 2. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm hoping it tanks. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Unless they get a different actress, you
Is
know.
it because of Brie Larson? I was about to say it's because of Brie Larson.
I mean, listen,
It's
she's been
just-
trying. She's been doing her best. Okay, she's got her own YouTube page, and like on the third video, like but she's doing all right, I guess. So I don't know. She's trying to win the fans back. I just don't know if it's worth it. See,
I
he's like,
don't
I'm
know.
out of here, yo.
No.
He's like, I'm going on a bathroom break. Fuck this.
I don't know. I wasn't feeling part one. It was just.
No, she was just
No.
mad the entire time. I didn't like it.
She was
Yeah,
just
no, I
pissed
didn't-
off at everybody. Like, what the hell?
Put something in her mouth and shut it up already.
Oh god.
Go ahead, Lo.
I meant a sandwich, guys. She needs to eat.
Yo,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah, I know.
hungry right now. I'll have a sandwich, man.
Two, please.
These days.
She needs to eat.
Yeah.
I keep getting that. I got the camera on phone. Got to get used to this.
I wasn't sure which way we were going. Like when I went upside down, it was like, no, I'm not. I'm not.
I was like, whoa, wait a
Be right
minute.
back. Hold on. No.
no.
No, you ain't lose me. I'm just lighting up.
Oh,
Oh,
Gotcha.
yeah, we can't,
right. Oh, where's there any? Oh, there he goes.
Christmas tree, man. Lighting up the Christmas tree.
Okay. Do we fall?
Oh,
No.
Oh, yes.
No. Kinda.
So, here's what will make Captain Marvel 2 good. The introduction of Rogue. The introduction of Rogue.
Oh, who?
Bam. Bam. That's all they need to do. Introduce Rogue.
Mhm.
Oh, I heard something about like Rogue being introduced into Captain Marvel,
Rogue.
Yeah.
but I don't know.
Ro and Miss Marvel, both.
I don't know. I would totally see a chick flick since that's what that's
Hey, Ninja Jade.
what everybody's doing. What?
But that's a quote from the new Indiana Jones movie, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Help up, Olin, and I can't get up.
Yeah.
Wait, don't we know Ninja Jade? I
What?
think we do. I think we know Ninja Jade.
Yeah, we do. We do.
I think she's
Family
always
member of the show.
stuff. What happened to Long?
He rolled out.
Oh, a hooker.
Sorry
There he
about
is.
that. I
Look
pressed
at
the
the
wrong.
boy.
I pressed the wrong tab. I'm like, oh shit. Sorry.
Okay, I did that one time.
He had to adjust
No,
his Optimus Prime.
I clicked login. I'm like, oh crap. What did I do? Sorry.
Okay.
Oh.
all right.
Throw out.
You need to learn to hit the right button.
Huh?
You need to learn to hit the right button.
So
So, I
okay,
mean-
so a couple things, right?
Yes.
That's one that's going to go into the other. Okay, see, now I'm seeing the vision. All right, there we go. All right, here we go. All right. So Doc Ock coming back.
Okay.
Does that
Yeah.
mean we're going to get Toby back?
I think so.
And Charlie Cox coming into the whole Spider-Man universe and shit. That's fucking exciting. Because now are we
Yeah,
talking
so good.
like Defenders? Like, what's the plot in the
No
city
idea.
now to have to bring him back in?
I think so because I heard they're talking to Jessica Jones too. They're talking to Kristen Ritter as well.
Oh,
Mhm.
where'd you hear from? We got this covered.
No. Fuck them guys.
Oh, that
Cosmic News.
that's a reputable site.
I heard it from the dude down the street who was selling weed. You heard it from.
You heard it from the gobble gobble. What's her name?
Oh god, the gobble gobble hooker. Oh god. No.
Anyways, so
No. I don't know why Ernie brought that story back. That was scary as hell.
Okay, we can make a shirt out of that. Gobble gobble hooker.
wait,
The gobble
Wait.
gobble gobble gobble
Wait.
boys.
that was
All right, but-
scary.
Whoa, I lost Arnie.
That was a scary night. Yeah, I was scarred. I was
It was a
scarred.
Saturday night. He's, as you see, he's not used to women.
Oh no! All right, no. All right, all right.
And then.
Moving on.
Yeah.
Fantastic Four getting a reboot.
Oh man.
Yeah,
All right.
buddy.
How
All
many
right,
times
This,
are they gonna
this is
use
the
that
second time.
But
Tell him,
this,
Sean.
Tell him,
Tell him,
but
Sean.
this time, Kevin
Oh,
Feige,
this is
the
not a-
Savior, has a hold of it. It's going to be great.
No.
Oh, third time, right? My bad.
There's
Third time's a charm, but I'm kind of. It's got to have John Krasinski at this point in time. That's
And
the only way
Emily
I'm down
Blunt.
with it.
Emily
And
Blunt.
who will be the last two?
Oh, I don't care. Michael Chiklis. I like Chiklis.
He was a decent Ben Grimm.
Yeah.
But the problem
I mean,
if you're gonna have him back, it's gonna be really fucky to have other people as
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean. Like if you're gonna
Yeah.
have one original actor, you kind of have to have the rest of them because it just
True.
won't.
Yeah.
There's
bring back Chris Evans.
No, I don't think Chris Evans will
That'd
come
be-
back to play.
I don't think
That would
I
be
don't
too
think-
scarring, in my opinion, because he's
Yeah.
like it'd be too
I don't think
scarring.
we can afford him, to be honest with you, at this point.
I mean, but if you're going to reboot Fantastic Four yet again, are you going to start with Doctor Doom yet again?
Yeah.
Maybe it's possible.
Oh, you can't, you know.
I think
Then
they
you're
just
doing
need
the
to
same
let-
mistake.
Just let fans
But
have
but
it.
Kevin Feige, that's what the people are going to tell you. Kevin Feige
Yeah, I-
is the key, and he can't do no wrong, which we know is a lie, but that's what they'll tell you.
yeah.
They're just
Make this all
Can he
great.
turn that franchise around? Let's be honest here.
So then do what they did with Spider-Man Homecoming. He's already established as with his powers, so I'm giving it to you.
Hmm.
That's it.
I'm pretty sure Mr. Fantastic's going to buy the
Avengers Tower.
yeah. And
Yeah.
that's going to be your introduction there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But Shauna, what were we going to say?
I was just, when it came on the screen about Fantastic Four getting a reboot, what was the
Mhm.
collective thing? It was, exactly. Even in the comments. So if no one at this point is even remotely excited,
Yeah.
this is going to be a total bomb. I mean, which could potentially suck if it is a good movie, but just nobody cares. Like at this
Yeah.
point, you've had the movies, they were what they were, and at this point, you're like, you know what, just stop. Just
You've diluted the brand way too much. Like
you don't fucking
yeah.
Yeah.
give Silver Surfer his own movie.
Yeah.
Because that's something that you could potentially really play off of quite a lot. I mean,
Yeah.
how are you going to have Galactus and Silver Surfer as like a bit part?
I know.
For me?
Oh, don't even get me started with Galactus.
So you're saying
Freaking cloud. Come on.
Fantastic Four would have to have some sort of build up then? 4 movie kind of thing? Deal?
No, I think they should.
Maybe.
I just think the Fantastic Four should just get flushed down the toilet, find somebody else, and.
But wait, don't you think that's the problem though? That like every movie, and I'm not saying you're wrong, but I'm saying like every movie has been so rushed to fit so much and it just never really like you can't like Silver Surfer movie. Being in that movie in that movie like that is like you have to really dive into Silver Surfer.
You
Yeah.
gotta know, like you.
You can't do
His
it in that movie.
You can't half-ass that. You can't half-ass
Yeah.
it.
And
No.
Silver
Yeah.
Surfer is a big part.
Yes.
But
And,
So
okay.
you-
So there's this guy who's.
that was a wasted
part of the
opportunity
world.
on the character. I mean, come on.
Yes.
So
yes.
maybe they have to have a trilogy.
I will say this: like, if out of the two main two properties they required, the Fantastic Four and the X-Men, the one that makes the most sense and the one that you would introduce the easiest would be the Fantastic Four, because you're gonna have to do a lot of more explaining with mutants than you would with bringing in Reed Richards and gang. That can either be.
You're absolutely right. Interesting.
So if they're
Yeah.
keen on bringing in one of those properties and bring them into the MCU, Fantastic Four is the way to go.
Yeah.
Because X-Men, you're gonna have to do a lot. At this point, I think you have to do a lot. You have to recon, because to me, X-Men is a harder sell right now.
Yeah.
Mm,
Because the last
Nah.
couple movies left a bad taste in my mouth, particularly.
Not only that, but the universe is not set up for it. It's just
Yeah,
not-
you're right.
I mean,
But Doctor Strange will set that all up. That's the problem. And this is where
Maybe.
Scarlet Witch is going to set up she's going to cast the Indiana Jones stone to set it all forth in motion, where we're now going to have the Fantastic Four and also the X-Men. You would have to retcon some of the X-Men. You're going to have to retcon Magneto and Quicksilver.
Right.
You're going to need to explain why there's two Quicksilvers. Why there's two two Scarlet Witches. They're going to have to really fix that, where they're going to have where universe collides.
Yeah, they're going to have to be very smart on how they play this, or as Mommy put it, you're going to have another Justice League debacle where so much thrown at you that you don't understand.
Yeah.
So, like he was saying about how you're going to have to explain how there's two Scarlet Witches or this. I think this is going to be a very fine line of doing something profitable and making the fans happy.
I mean, yeah, you know what? You're right. Really quick. If you were an investor, would you greenlight say, yeah, let's do another Fantastic? The only way you would do it is if you knew what else was bound to happen, and you were like, that's gonna work. Let's do it.
Whatever is tied then to the Fantastic Four has to be really fucking good.
Yeah.
On this movie.
Yep.
So then that would mean people probably aren't going to be excited for the Fantastic Four so much as they are what's coming after it.
Well, they're already retconning in the sense of they're no longer, unless they do this and this takes place in the past, and you have to explain where they've been all this time. But they're already retconning the fact that they're not Marvel's first family. So, but to me, how you bring them in, like I said, is super easy. You just have Reed Richards buy the building, and then in the movie, they go do their mission and they become the Fantastic Four. That's a pretty easy sell, I think. I mean, you're already messing with timeline that comic book fans know, but it's from the movie going audience. I don't think it's going to be that jarring. It's going to be like, okay, this is fine. This is cool.
Yeah, I mean, they've already, they already did that stuff with, Infinity Wars. So at this point, I think they realized, okay, we can bend the source material and the nerds are still going to be happy.
Oh, we're having a Miss Cleo moment.
Uh-oh.
Perfect time to bring them in.
It is.
Perfect time to bring them in is in Spider-Man 3. Looking at the Daily Bugle and one of those tickers, Reed Richards buys a Avengers building. Just throw them in there. Reed Richards buys Avengers building. Promises upgrades. That's the building.
Yeah.
And that'll be the tease.
They'll pepper in here and there. Like you'll see the ticker, you'll see something about Johnny here and there. Like on a TV show. Like you don't see him, but they're promoting something for him. Or, something with, the labs and everything. Like you don't have to necessarily see them, but you can see about them. That would
what? That makes a lot of sense. Think about this the villains of Spider-Man, right? Like Hydro Man, I think his name is, right? Sandman.
Yeah.
They're all kind of elemental, and so even saying like, oh, and then there's just like big rock guy who's like a hero or whatever, and you'll know it's like you kind of get an idea that it's like
exactly. Yes.
The Thing, right? And then be like that kind of like view might bring them into. I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Right.
Well, it's Silver
You're
Surfer.
right.
They can make like a I'll show comment like an unidentified object was discovered in the sky, or it's like a headline.
Multiple sightings of unknown silver streak.
Alien. Right.
Like you said, Shauna, peppered.
Well,
Yep.
You know, you pepper it
How about
in
this?
nicely where it's not obnoxious, but it gets kind of like, wait,
Just
what?
subtle enough.
Fantastic.
right.
Headline: Fantastic family missing. Heroes needed to find them.
There you go.
Now, that gives you a reason to bring together the Hulk, Ghost Rider, Spider-Man,
She-Hulk,
and Wolverine. The new Fantastic Four, when they went looking for the missing Fantastic Four.
Ah, right.
There you go.
Wow.
Work with what you already have.
Yes.
So this is why we haven't seen them, because they've been missing for God knows how long. Now you recruit this new set of the current heroes that you already have, and voila, they will find them, introduce us to the Fantastic Four. Why? This team is going to call themselves the Fantastic Four. They find a family, and they have their powers already. Wow, you skip that whole origin story, and they just boom, they start the ground running.
Because maybe the government kept it under wraps, and they're like, and then they bring in like the Avengers. Be like, hey, this has been under wraps. We need them. We need to find them.
Yeah.
You think you're the people for the job. Maybe they're stuck in maybe they're, like I said, they can mess with things. Maybe they're stuck in like the quantum realm, and so you can bring it back.
That makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
And you know, that's kind of the best part about having comics the way that they are is the realm of possibility is infinite. Legitimately, it's an infinite possibility on how you can write things to make it work for your narrative without it being far-fetched. Especially to the fans.
Yeah, in Ant-Man, because you know that's the third Ant-Man movie was called like Ant-Man Quantumania, or
I think Quantumania. That's it.
Yeah. So you could do that there. Yeah, that's true. But like I said, the harder sell, like I was mentioning before, is mutants. Because how do you explain that they've been on this Earth and we didn't know about them?
Good point.
They were there, but we just never saw them. It's just
they were there because of the mutant registry. They went underground and they just kind of wanted to lay low and chill without exposing themselves. I mean,
true.
Unlike any other superhero, I think there was one or two couple times where there was like the superheroes, but for the most part, mutants had the whole anti-mutant, the mutant registration, the whole legislation against them. Not a whole lot of other, superheroes had that problem where they had to hide who they were for fear of, imprisonment. So, I'm gonna wrap Deadpool in. Yeah, that was all about mutants.
That'll work.
And they had that mutant collar.
Maybe,
held off their powers.
Yeah, maybe you treat them like aliens, like it's just with a big cover-up type of thing. Could be.
Yeah, they could say like, oh no, these are aliens. They were aliens.
Secret Wars.
I
Secret
Wars. So you could kind of explain.
They even gave. Yeah, you're right. Yep.
You could explain their kind of silence as they were in hiding. Because so many of the mutants can pass as regular people, and the other probably legitimately and literally went underground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They could be with in space with Nick Fury, the
Yeah.
real Nick Fury.
The real Nick Fury.
Shield hired them to do some
Another
research.
one.
And another one, Devin. Let me stop because I'm giving
another
these
one.
writers damn ideas, and I am not going to get my shot. Sorry, wrong movie.
Yo, I heard he don't like to eat out and shit. Is that true?
Who?
DJ Khaled.
Oh, I don't know. Damn if I know.
Never mind.
That dude be on that.
You always get it.
I get it.
But yeah, these are all great ideas, and I think people all say like trust in Feige, which I guess trust in Feige.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Obi-Wan.
So that's like was that all of Marvel stuff?
That I can't
That's
remember.
Phase 4.
Stuff that I cared about.
Okay, so like
yeah.
there's still like the other wing of like Star Wars, right? By the way, Shauna, nice. Did you guys check her? Yeah, dope. Yeah.
So Hayden Christensen, guys. Hayden Christensen
He's
is
coming back.
later again.
Oh God.
Kind of. I don't know.
Is this a redemption story?
They better stop. They better stop before they start. Obi-Wan and Vader never had a rematch. So don't be teasing us with the rematch of the century or a decade. You need to stop right there. They never had a rematch. Obi-Wan needs to be Obi-Wan. Maybe he's stuck in hiding from Vader.
Yeah.
But it was kind of like when he fought Vader on the Death Star. When Vader fought Obi-Wan, he thought he was long dead anyway.
Right.
Always fucking with timelines, man. Timelines are out the window.
Unless.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm just gonna shut up because I'm not giving I'm stopping giving away free content to the writers. But I mean, it could work, but I want to see Obi-Wan. I want to see nothing else. What trouble he could get into. I just unless it's flashbacks with him and Hayden Christensen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After episode 2.
I don't know. Part of me
Between 2 and 3.
Part of me feels like the Obi-Wan series is going to be young Obi-Wan. Like
right.
No,
that's what I thought.
Right before episode,
No, like
pre-episode.
Like we little guy, grown up, teenager.
Oh right. How
it'll be appealing for the younger generation.
I
think it's going to be kind of like how the 3 that shall not be named, the shittiest.
Oh yeah, let's maybe go there.
Yeah, it's going to show Obi-Wan like that. It's going to show how he came about going into finding the Force, getting into the Force, using the Force, becoming the Jedi that he is.
Yeah.
She got a point.
I know.
She got the point, man. Like
we've been giving away free content for forever. One of these days, someone's going to recognize that all this shit is our idea.
Right, and they take full credit.
But there is video proof somewhere that we said this stuff first. So
here's a thought. Maybe you put people in the writers' room who actually know what the fuck they're talking about. Maybe you put people in the writers' room who actually know the source material.
Didn't we say this before? They should put nerds in the writing room.
I like that.
They should.
I'm still
No. They should put Filoni and Favreau into these meeting rooms. That's it. Have the keys to them. That's it. Done.
I'm still waiting for movies based on the set. That's what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for Star Wars movies that revolve around the set.
You know what? It's funny you say that. I think there was just some sort of action figure that was like just went on pre-sale featuring the Sith, I think, and it was like one of those like Tamashii Nations, maybe. I'm not sure. And it's like one of those stories of like if you buy it, it's like $100. So that is something that they're working on. Ooh, that'd be dope, right? And then here we are giving away free content again.
Yeah, exactly.
Eventually, you're gonna see a fucking like Disney symbol in the middle of like our page, being like Disney bitches. You know, like it's gonna happen.
One of these days, Disney's just gonna be like, look, if you guys don't talk about it, just tell us it.
That's it. End of story.
Consultants. We'll be the consultant. Yeah.
There you go. That's it. Perfect word.
My house is bugged because I've been talking live action Spider-Verse for years, and look at what the fuck
it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I am so pissed off because I said, "Oh yeah, well, why don't you throw a
Who's that?
This was the guest. This was my guest last weekend.
Oh, nice.
Hey, how you doing?
I saw part of that. That's awesome.
So did I.
I like that little. I like the little caricature
Sketch. That's awesome. That's cool. But yeah, I kind of have high hopes for the Obi-Wan Kenobi series.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm gonna.
No, I think we all know what Disney Plus series we're actually really looking forward to see.
Yes.
I'm thinking, hold on. So if you do an Obi-Wan,
hold up. Wait a minute.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
We have the end of episode 3. We have the end of Solo. We throw them together, and you could potentially have an Obi-Wan Disney series. Because I would love to see a live-action Maul versus Obi-Wan.
You're getting way too much. You're doing way too much.
Happen.
Shut it down. Shut it down. Shut it down.
Thank you, dude.
Shut it down.
It can happen. The question is
off air.
Yeah, off air. Oh, stop right there.
Come
on,
stop giving them ideas. Stop giving these ideas.
That's the OnlyFans content right there. You need to be careful with that, man. That's too hot and spicy.
Yes,
right
Chiro. I agree.
Yeah.
Yes, that finale was something else. It was epic.
You know.
Oh, can we talk about the next Disney Plus spinoff?
Oh, sure, you're going to have to watch our show.
Let's do it.
No, wait. Where? I only see one in the.
Oh, hold on. Look. Well, how do you say his name? Shiro-chan?
Chiro-chan.
Mine is still blown from the Mandalorian finale.
Yes.
I think that's what they want to talk about. I mean, I don't know.
What about that bullshit CGI?
They're going to have to watch the show next week.
Oh,
that's true.
Yeah,
that's
we're next week.
That's true.
You know,
once again, we're talking about timeline issues here because that made
it
was a cool scene, but the scene literally made no sense. I'm sorry, it didn't. It didn't.
It did.
Well, to an extent, yeah.
Don't do it.
But
next week, stop.
Yeah, next week.
Stop.
You know he
got me going.
Yo, we had him. We reeled him in. We had him.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna let you talk about something else. I'm gonna go take a leak just to get my mind. Oh, what? Yeah.
Whoa!
I gotta get the mind
Let's
off.
talk about Mandalorian till next week. Let's stop right there because
let's be honest with ourselves and everyone. If we open that door, we will be talking about that damn episode and
for weeks.
No, Chiro-chan wants to know where you got the hat.
Oh.
So you know how Disney, they have like the Mickey Mouse ears. So they have the this is
Grogu
the
ears.
Grogu, or the child version of the Mickey Mouse ears. So, and I won't because I won't bring myself to wear a pair of mouse ears. But this was a part of my Christmas present, along with my little light up little guy and my little.
So if Black doesn't come back, we know the mouse got him.
Yes.
Oh.
He's been thrown into the van. He's been thrown into the van.
He's been thrown into the pit.
But you know what? If he's filming the band, he better tell them to come pick us up so that we can all be trapped by the mouse and give them good ideas. Because as long as they, as long as they pay us for this idea.
Hey, here's some free stuff too, Disney. Hint, hint, wink, wink.
Yeah,
Shoot, I'd show some leg for the mouse if it meant getting paid. I'm not above.
Hey, I'll show you my backside. I'm like, hey, give me some free Mandalorian stuff.
That's for OnlyFans. No, Long.
Damn it. They'll kick you right out.
Do I need to remind you that I'm in control of the OnlyFans and you gentlemen are my content?
Oh, right. Sorry.
Oh, I
You need
see.
to
I
get paid
see.
for that content.
We're your hoes. That's right. That's right.
Oh, right.
You're the
My
pimp.
bad.
That's right.
That's
right.
Do we get some credit at least?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll take it.
Can I get some credit? Well, Long. Well.
Yeah, I've fallen into the deep end. No, just kidding. I kid. I keyed.
So,
I'm so excited.
Oh God. Anyway.
Oh shit. All right. No credit.
Damn it. No. Oh, fine. That's it.
kind of like that's kind of like Disney's thing to do. They take shit and then don't give credit to the original people.
Take shit and run.
No.
Dang it, mommy face. Thanks.
But let's
She's killing it.
The only difference between that and Disney is we're not going to sanitize stuff for people.
Oh, hard.
Yeah, do you know how hard Disney sanitizes the stories that they rip off?
Plenty. Nothing's past PG-13 for crying out loud.
No, not even.
Very true. Very true.
Think about it. There's no R-rated stuff in Disney Plus. Come on.
And if you guys think for 1 minute that Deadpool is going to be rated R, I got
It's got to be.
Oh, you froze, Agent. Oh, you're stuttering, Agent.
I'm gonna say, like, if you think Deadpool could be rated R, I got freaking.
Oh, it is gonna be R-rated R. Of course.
You know what that was? Disney just tried to shut me off. They're like, nope.
They're like,
Yeah.
No.
Well, I was gonna say, I know they keep saying they're gonna do it. They're not gonna do it. It's gonna be fucking PG-13.
I hope not.
No, they can't.
No.
They can't.
No, it has to be R-rated. Has to be.
Do you know the amount of Karens that would like? No.
Oh,
You know what?
screw them.
Because let's face it.
Christ.
All right. So,
Tell them, Shauna.
all right.
Oh.
Do you know how hard Ryan Reynolds is gonna fight to be like, you mean tell me I'm only gonna be able to say the F word twice?
Oh.
In a 2-hour movie?
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm. He's gonna be like, nope. And you can't. I mean, Deadpool. He regenerates after his limbs are cut off.
Get ripped off.
You cannot not show that shit.
Yeah.
And so, like,
Yep.
Deadpool is R. There is nothing else. They can't change it. I will go.
You saw Mommy Face?
Yes.
Oh,
If
yes.
if parents think
You do not want to see a Hawaiian Karen. But
if the Karens think that they're gonna try and get this movie not to be an R, they're gonna have to watch out for the Karenitas.
Karenitas.
oh no.
What
The
movie?
Karenese.
Karenitas.
I'm gonna go.
But I heard carnitas.
Oh, I could go for some Los Garcias.
Yo. So
I don't know
mad.
what's the Latin Karen called.
Oh God.
Yo, E, you'd wait another 2 hours, man. You'd wait another 2 hours for us to get there?
Oh, shit. Oh. And, and it was right about this. Was it right
Careful.
about this? Nah,
Moment of truth. Careful. Moment
I
of
was.
truth. Oh. Oh.
It was worth the 2 hours.
Delicious.
You, sir. You, sir, are a true one.
Mm-hmm.
You're the real
Walk
MVP
away.
right here.
You're the real MVP.
You are.
Although I don't know, mommy with her Hawaiian Samoan Karen mode activated.
She's about to throw.
Oh,
she's
it's
about to throw some pineapples at your bitch ass.
She's about to come. Watch. She's just gonna be like, you know what? I'm gonna go live too. Watch. I'm telling you.
Watch. She's about to pop in this shit right now.
Yep. Disney hears us, and Karen Hawaiian.
She'd be like, nah,
Hawaiian.
I gotta get my 2 cents here. I gotta get my 2 cents.
All right.
We hear you. We hear you. So
What is that noise?
we have.
That was me scratching my ear. It's like that one Tumblr post that says Deadpool's doing his best to say when to drop an F-bomb, but Wolverine says it's said, ha!
Yeah. That would be it.
What did he say in that movie? What did he say? He says he's all like, fuck off.
Can you turn it down?
This MFR. Yeah. This MFR.
Uh-oh.
You know what this is. You know what this is. Like, I don't gotta explain myself anymore to you, babe. I don't gotta do it. Because the thing is, you're fucking brilliant, man. Okay, moving on. All right. Okay. Cyborg receives
right back.
justice.
Okay, boss. Yes. About time.
Yes. He.
Now, this was a BS statement from Warner Brothers, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
What the fuck is remedial action? What's that mean?
You don't know what remedial action means?
Now, I know what it means, but what does it mean?
Remedial action.
I see you. I see. Yep.
What does it mean? Like,
it can mean a whole. It can mean. It could go any direction.
It could mean.
What do you think?
It's like, remedial action. What do we mean? School? No, stop.
What do you think, Adrian?
What do you think WB meant by that?
Joss Whedon, and they were just like, man, we have to call you because Ray Fisher's being a bitch. And
yeah,
basically this calls is to say that we called you, and that's our action. Moving on.
Yep.
I suppose.
Interesting.
What you eating?
Am I wrong?
No, you're not.
No. I mean,
Do I think anybody got fired over this, or anybody's not going to have a job in the future because of this? No.
I know someone that won't. I know someone who won't have a job over this. At least at Warner Brothers. Josh Whedon.
I don't know.
Probably not.
To put wrestling logic on you, I bet they do a Vince Russo type of bullshit.
Oh God, the swerve.
Where it's like we don't work with him no more. You know
who's that again?
Vince Russo? It's my nigga.
Well, you know.
Okay.
Mommy face is losing it right now.
Dude, that's a whole nother discussion. I want to get you on to talk about that. But people can dog on Vince Russo all they want. But man, he was the Attitude Era. But that's a whole topic for another day.
Oh, Attitude Era. Damn.
Oh. I love you.
I love you. You know.
Oh man.
Oh.
Oh, what? Well, you brought up wrestling. Have you ever heard Jerry Jarrett's chicken salad recipe?
I have.
Who?
I want to hear it.
What?
The Jerry Jarrett chicken salad recipe. Jerry Jarrett. Well, you take the water and well, you know, you shake them up, and you take the mayonnaise He's staring at what you know. You know. You got to listen to this podcast called Something to Wrestle with Bruce Pritchard. Oh, man. That's on a whole different level. That's a whole different show. You have to get me over.
God. That's my point, though. Like, I think I'm being serious here. They're going to work with him in the future. He just may not be credited.
Interesting.
Consultant.
Yeah.
Assistant to the regional manager.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Frank and Beans, man.
Franks and Beans.
What are you thinking, Shauna?
Well, you said remedial, so I think that's what the Frank and Beans means.
I think it's bullshit they called him. They didn't put out they didn't do like a little, I don't know. It just seems like that it was like a Band-Aid on a gaping wound. And they're like, oh, we called you. Everything's okay now. We said sorry. We agree with you. But that's about it. That's like
I mean, let's not act like Ray Fisher's a saint in this situation. Because saints have come out that like he was kind of a prima donna on set.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
and bro, you're only cyborg.
Like,
you have
on record that he didn't want to say booyah. Motherfucker didn't want to say booyah.
Seriously.
Oh.
And it was a lackluster booyah. Like, seriously, you ever
it was like
cyborg, someone that's very excited.
Kind of fell flat.
Oh.
Did he actually say it in the movie? I don't recall him saying it.
At the very end.
Oh,
very end.
You're right.
Yeah. All right. Let me ask you something. In Teen Titans, the TV, the animated show, why was he so appealing to you, Cyborg?
He was charismatic.
Moment of truth.
His dynamic with Robin.
He was a likable character.
He was
funny.
He was the straight man to Beast Boy's comedic timing, but yet he could throw his, like he had this, he was very, proper, and he was.
Mommy Fate's animated. Animated.
Well, the
Cyborg.
original animated, not the Teen Titans Go, because that
one.
The
original.
Everybody was more campy and more.
Right.
The first one was a little.
I was thinking Teen Titans Go. His dynamic with Robin and Teen Titans Go.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But, the original Teen Titans, Cyborg had, he had depth. He had a range. He was, he tried to be that he was more along Robin's line of being serious and wanting to, do what had to be done. But when he got around Beast Boy, sometimes he would be a little bit more playful.
He'd let loose.
As the series progressed, you saw a little bit more of him. You saw more of his personal side because you saw how he guarded himself. And but I don't know. I mean, granted, I like Raven better.
I get the more grounded approach that Zack Snyder was trying to go for.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure what differs. We're going to find out, obviously. But I'm not sure what differs from what.
That's it right there, Adrian. That you had a funny Flash, and you had a stale Cyborg, right? So if the Beast Boy and Cyborg dynamic worked, and Beast Boy is kind of like a funny Flash, like a funnier Flash kind of thing,
it should have worked.
It should have worked, but it didn't.
Right.
It fell flat, and that's why, because Cyborg wasn't like the Cyborg that we know, man. So he fell flat a bit on that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even
I'm gonna
in the
need context, because if I'm being slapped, I at least want to know why.
Even that graveyard scene with Flash and Cyborg, it could have been so much more, and it just fell short.
Yeah.
Or when he shows up at the lake, and he's just like, "Duh, like I've been standing."
Oh, look who's here!
Oh
What I
shit!
say? Disney's listening, and Mammy Freights is listening. What I say?
Hey,
I told y'all. She's like, nope, I'm gonna come online. Yep, I knew
and
it.
sure enough, she did.
What I
There
do?
we go.
What I do?
How dare you like Teen Titans Go?
Oh,
The fuck is wrong with you?
Teen Titans
Out
Go.
of, out of everything,
go off, let's go.
you like Teen Titans Go, that version better than you like the original. I don't
I
even
did.
know you right now. I know you need to go to the corner. This needs to go.
Uh-oh.
He got pulled in timeout.
I didn't say that, by the way. I just thought that's what they're talking about. Like, I watched both shows. I've seen both.
I like the original more than Teen Titans Go. There were a couple episodes that I did enjoy of Teen Titans Go, but as a whole, no, the original I like
Yes.
that a lot better because it did play that fine line of
Like, which Cyborg do I like better? I like Cyborg and Teen Titans Go better.
yeah, that's because
Go to the corner.
He was yeah, but I don't know. I
like.
that's the thing is like I liked both of the renditions of the characters for what they were. Like I went into it thinking like I wasn't thrilled with the animation, but I went into it saying this is not my teen, the original Teen Titans. This is a lighter version of it.
Shauna's
You
giving
know-
a pass because she looks cute.
You know which media cover got Ray Fisher's Cyborg right? Young Justice third season when they introduced Ray Fisher.
Yeah.
He's that mopey, sad, upset Cyborg, which is exactly what we got from the movie.
Right.
Right.
You mean that when they introduced Stone, you said Ray Fisher,
No,
So-
well, yeah.
or did did Ray Fisher voice Cyborg before?
No, he didn't. But what I meant is the Young Justice version is
Yeah.
what is equivalent to what Ray Fisher portrayed as a
Oh, I got you.
in
Yeah.
the movie.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. And that was not appealing.
No, it wasn't. Like that's what was so good about the Teen Titans Cyborg was, when you're first introduced to him, yeah, he's got a chip on his shoulder because guy got turned legit. Guy got
know,
turned
right?
Cyborg against his
That-
will. Like
that
he was
thing-
not wanting that shit.
That theme, though, that's what Teen Titans Go got me with. So right now,
Look, all I can remember is the episode where Beast Boy gets a hold of Raven's cloak and he's walking around.
Oh, yeah.
And everyone's like, "Damn, you got some legs!" And Raven's legs just take on a mind of her own, and she's like kicking people and like high kicks and shit, and everyone's like drooling over her legs. That's just Anyway. Should have some nice legs. Just saying.
for you wrestling fans who are watching, she had those Stacy Keebler legs, man.
She had them thunder thighs.
Thunder thighs.
Thick
No.
thighs, they lives.
Phil, if
Oh,
you're listening,
long
Phil,
one.
if you're listening, I do know my shit. Okay.
Phil, if you're listening,
Right.
he really thinks he knows his shit, but
Oh,
Nikki knows it more than he does.
checked.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Them's fighting words.
That's gonna be edited out in post production. Moving
Is
on.
it? I'm the one that edits. I don't think it will be. Sorry. Not happening.
Oh man.
Oh, hey Celeste.
Hi, Celeste.
Hello, Celeste.
Hello.
We really would
Hello.
love for you all to meet them, to actually do a stream with them. They're absolutely amazing.
That'd be a fun stream, man. We need to get them on one time. It'd be fun.
Yeah, let's do it.
You said you watched a little
Hell
bit of it, so you kind of know what I'm talking about there. But yeah, they'd fit it right in. They fit right in.
So basically, then what you're saying is like Uber collaboration between.
Ooh.
Disney, watch out! We're about to break the internet.
Yes, we will.
I'm just gonna get needle and thread and sew my mouth shut for that whole show.
So the Uber collaboration between the entertainment.
I tried to do that, E. I tried to stay away, like I tried to stay away from you all. I'm in a lot of pain today. And I tried to stay away from that stream too. That didn't happen. Adrian has a way of pushing the damn button too many times.
Uh-oh.
What kind of stuff?
Oh, is that right?
Let me
I make a great
platform.
I'd make a great journalist, by the way.
You'd make a great ornament in the corner too.
Oh man!
You talking a lot of? You just wait. You just wait.
Oh man! Oh man!
So we're gonna move into the last little bit of the show, where we're just kind of just like talk about our stuff, free ball it a little bit, and then end things up.
How'd you know?
I told you I'm not wearing pants. How many times have I told you this? Moving on.
What?
Don't ask him to prove it.
Oh
This
God,
is not
no.
OnlyFans.
So where do you want to start?
Something to think about. Well, first, I want to start leaving comment on YouTube, comment wherever you want to comment. I got a question for y'all. I'm gonna have to ask you guys this. Mommy Fates put that out there recently. What do you guys think about maybe Gotham Sirens movie? Would you be game for that?
Gotham Sirens? I would. Yeah.
A
movie.
Fuck it up like
A movie.
Birds of Prey, yes.
Movie. Maybe.
I don't know. I finally. It might be good. I finally watched the Harley movie, and I was. God damn it! I want my money back.
You want your
I
money
want my
back?
time. I want the time out of my life back. Is what I want.
I'm sorry, what movie did you just watch?
The Harley Quinn movie and the Birds of Prey and the Emancipation of Women.
That movie
was a hot mess. It was all over the place.
Harley Quinn's not a reliable narrator.
All right.
Harley Quinn was never a bird of fucking prey.
Right.
Uh-oh.
Right.
Sorry.
Right. For one, you kill off Victor Zsasz. You kill off Black Mask. These are characters that you could have got a lot more time out of.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But 1, 2, 3.
She should have never been in that fucking movie to begin with. But
No, she shouldn't have. She should have.
should have had her own fucking movie, just her.
Yeah.
I would have a Gotham Sirens movie, but there would have to be a Batman that they all eventually run into.
You would need build up to this. You need build up.
Yeah.
They couldn't stick it in Raw Dog. They have to lube you up a little bit.
What is with you?
What?
Oh my God!
What did I do?
Are you trying to live up to Ryan Reynolds right now? Are you just trying to embody Deadpool at this moment? Because dude,
wait. That just caught me so off guard.
At this point, you should know what this is. You should know who I am. Like, I am me. Anyway,
Yeah.
Ryan Reynolds called me.
That's like when Jackie Chan was with Chris Tucker in that movie, and I am me.
Oh. Yeah.
Who are you? Oh shit. Oh man.
There's
Okay.
something I want to talk about. Another question I have for you guys
All right.
is.
I'll be right back.
1 second. I had somebody in my mind. Okay, he's out. He's out. Anyway.
how about you let him back in?
He's not able to let back in yet.
I was just saying.
I have to save him in my memory bank.
Uh-oh.
Adrian.
I am so lost right now.
There we go. There's his. He's on the laptop.
I was talking about letting E back in, and Adrian went a whole new way.
I'm like, he's going far left.
Yeah. He is stuck in left field today, apparently.
I can't.
So the question I had, next rapid fire type of question I had was, if you had, let's say Kevin Feige is like, I need the X-Men in my life. I want to go to each of you. Who do you introduce first, and how do you introduce them?
Ooh,
Man, that's a loaded question, man. That's a long loaded question.
Ooh.
Well, definitely not Jubilee.
No.
Dear God. No.
And
you can't do Logan because we got a Logan.
Yeah.
I got my answer, but I'm saving it because I want to hear yours guys' first.
That's tough.
Well, Toad doesn't count.
I have a list of characters that need to be brought in or expanded on.
That's a tough one.
For me, it's Storm, and you do it in Black Panther 2 very easily.
Of course, that'd be.
Because Aurora Monroe was married to T'Challa.
Don't take the easy way though. Can't take the easy way.
That's not easy. That's logical.
But that's logical. Yeah, that's like that makes
That's
just more
logical,
sense. Yeah. Dang it.
But that's a
I
good
don't know
one.
how to get Kitty Pryde, but I say Kitty Pryde.
Kitty Pryde. Really?
Okay, Elliot. No.
No, not that Kitty Pryde.
Oh wait, Kitty Pryde's still gonna be Elliot now.
No.
There we
Oh
go.
God.
No, because she had all that great shit with the pirates. And she
Pirates.
led her old band of mutants.
I'd say.
Great point.
I mean,
I would say Dazzler.
And how?
Dazzler?
Nightclub.
Then like her how she started.
Her powers.
Well, but wait. We already have that that Mutants movie.
New Mutants, but she
Which
wasn't.
is horrible. Good Lord.
But Dazzler and New Mutants?
Oh wait, no, that's not her name, right? Not the badass chick.
She was in New Mutants.
She was?
She is a New Mutant.
Oh.
No, wait. Uh-oh.
No,
I don't think so. No way.
no.
No, she wasn't. Sorry.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
But the problem is Dazzler is very similar to Jubilee. But
Yeah,
Dazzler
that's
is a little bit more
similar.
powerful.
Yeah.
The thing about Dazzler, she was a singer and she could turn sound vibrations into light energy beams. That's the
Right. There you go.
But Dazzler would be a lot. I don't know, more interesting. Jubilee is just she shoots sparklers out of her fingers and really doesn't.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Every time Jubilee did her little thing, all I could think of is like pocket sand.
Oh, like trolls?
Yeah.
That's not as effective.
I don't know.
Hard question, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
It is.
Oh boy.
Remy LeBeau.
Remy LeBeau.
I thought about that too.
I was about to say
I was thinking Gambit.
If Rogue sorry, go ahead. Sorry.
No, I was just agreeing. You go.
Oh,
Go.
if Rogue was to come out in Captain Marvel 2, then I think we would see a Lemmy not so far behind.
Oh yeah. She deserves
okay.
it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and he'd be a fun one too.
Yeah.
Or do you start
Gambit?
with
Yeah.
They've been saying for years that they wanted to do a Gambit movie, and every time
Yeah.
they were close to doing something, it's
And
like
it just never comes
canceled or
right.
the actor doesn't want to do it, and they don't see
Right,
him
right,
with
right.
any other actor and all this
Oh
shit.
yeah,
I'm
with
like, just bring it out already. Like, stop.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah
Stop
they
New actor.
they cast Magic Mike, Channing Tatum.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Right.
Yeah. That,
Oh yeah, that was Channing Tatum.
Mhm. He's been attached to it for a while.
I
He's not
know.
attached to it at all.
What?
Who played him first? Timothy Oliveri or whatever.
I
No,
forgot
right?
who the actor
The
was.
dude from John Carter.
The dude
Oh,
from John
him?
Carter.
All I know.
You're right.
So
You're
horrible,
right.
I know.
You're
Yeah.
right.
I know. But
He
it's the
looked
dude
like
from John
Timothy.
Carter.
You're right. You're right.
And that's who I would think they would move forward in the movie with, because he's already shown his face as a character.
Oh, okay. I got an answer, but hold on. Go ahead, Nikki. Sorry.
And I think it would be a good move to do. I also think they should recast Rogue. Even though she was brought out,
Yes.
kinda went into in the movies that X-Men did bring out. I really think they should recast her. I don't think that she was a good fit for the part.
No, Rogue was not like everything they showed Rogue as being a kid. She's not a fucking kid. She's a woman.
Yep.
Bring her in as a
Yeah.
fucking woman. Because every
I
time I
agree.
saw Rogue in the movies, all I kept thinking is, ew.
Yeah, I didn't like it either, considering that.
I like her.
Yeah, I didn't like it at all. I really do think that she does need to be recast. However, I don't have a casting choice for her.
You're right. You're right. You know why? Because it's really difficult to see her with that like 80s style hair, because that's how I remember Rogue. If you tell me like
Are you talking about from the animated?
That weird.
You're talking about from the X-Men show, the TV show.
90s
hair.
hairstyle.
the hair that does it. I'm telling you, in that outfit. If you show me her in the outfit, I'd be like, yo, you know what? Who could play her? This person. Bro, you're right. It's hard because you can't imagine her right now.
Like Chastain, maybe, or something like
I'm gonna
that.
say it.
You get it? Yeah.
That fan movie that was made.
Yes.
Yeah.
The guy who played Gambit and the woman who played Rogue.
Yes, for sure.
I liked them because it looked like they method acted into their characters.
Yeah.
Really did. And I liked that a lot. I liked how they really tried to like touch the imagination of who Gambit and Rogue would actually be.
You could feel the sexual tension between them.
Yes. I liked that.
It was quintessential for even it being a cartoon. There was still that tension.
I agree.
You guys want to hear my answer?
Go for it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be left field. Ready?
You're not getting any credit for it though.
Nightcrawler.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how?
How he acquired? Well, how?
East face.
You
know what? At least you didn't say Bishop. That's.
I could have said Bishop, but I went a Nightcrawler.
Bishop, I can't stand him. Poor excuse.
An origin story, how he acquired his powers. He was a circus act, and that would be
So,
interesting.
do you go with the origin that Mystique is his mom?
You better.
Yeah, it has to.
I would do a villain.
They never acknowledged it in the movies, anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what time?
But
now?
get rid of Mystique and just follow the comic book storyline.
I mean,
I would do
Bezos' dad, but they dropped the ball there.
I would do Mr. Sinister.
Would that be
Really?
Quasar?
Okay. No. Mr. Sinister? Ooh.
Yep.
Yeah, something we've never seen.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yep.
I would.
That's a good one.
Calendar Man. No, I decided I had to make it into the episode. Calendar Man is not a mutant, but that's my one per list. That's my one per. I had to make it in there. No, I already told you I would do Storm. This because to me this makes
sense.
It's most logical.
Yeah.
There's tons that they could potentially bring in, but she'd be the easiest tie-in.
And you
Yeah.
know, the fact that she's been in Wakanda, you can cover up the fact of why people didn't know about her.
Mhm.
It's just be simple.
Well, how would you say? Well, why didn't you come help with the war? Why didn't you help
Right.
like
Well,
in Infinity War?
The mutant,
to
right.
me, that's easy to explain too, because not so much not so much why she wasn't there in Endgame, but you could say like Wakanda was all about being secretive before.
Mhm.
And they also could explain like maybe why she wasn't there is the chain of power. You could say like off screen, like maybe T'Challa and Storm did get married. They developed a relationship, and maybe you could say that Storm wasn't there because kind of like how you don't put the president and the vice president in the same room.
Stop! You're giving
Stop
it away,
giving away
right?
free
You're giving it
content.
away. You're giving it away.
Am I making too much sense?
And I'm going to give it away even more, right? Because here's how Black Panther like dies, and how Storm comes out.
Right.
Boom.
You follow my logic here. You see where I'm going with this.
Mm.
Damn. And now they heard it.
Yeah.
My bad.
It is. I'm
All right.
sure of it.
All right. The other choice could have been Omega Red,
Oh.
and they could have used Black Widow,
Oh.
and they totally lost her. And you could have had a new Wolverine show up or something, or just a silhouette of a Logan, but they lost their shot. Well, who knows? We don't know everything in it, so it potentially could have a Omega Red in it, but that would be another way to branch them in.
Mm.
Mm.
And maybe going on the Storm thing, the reason, going like I was saying there, why I just explained why she wasn't there, and it would make sense. With the messing with the quantum realm and then messing, with all the finger snaps and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Butterfly effect.
It can explain why maybe Storm is in this timeline, in this world, the ultimate mutant. Maybe she is the mutant. And something happens that, allows basically that allows there to be more of her. Basically.
Yeah.
Or you also can just all tie into Wakanda, and you can just say like maybe there are more like Storm, but they're all in Wakanda. I wouldn't, you pick ones that make sense. Obviously being Wakanda, but you could pick a couple, your key players and say they've been in Wakanda, like Storm's family.
No. I got you.
Mhm.
She was with Xavier, and when she felt like Black Panther, like no longer there, she was like, I gotta go back, and that's how they introduced the X-Men.
That's a good point too. Like maybe they made maybe they had like a past relationship, or
like
I'm sorry.
or maybe it's one of those like arranged marriages.
I'm sorry.
Or maybe it's like one of those, like because they always explain how Wakanda set up, how you have the different tribes or whatever, the different sects, and maybe this is just like the group that Storm, and maybe she's just like I said, somehow she makes it so she's the next in line. Somehow they explain that part, and to me it's simple.
But she doesn't take it.
Right.
She passes her down, whatever.
Right.
It definitely, because of the fact that Wakanda has stayed so hidden, it would make that would be the absolute perfect place for a mutant to lay low.
Yes.
Good point.
The absolute, like, if you are running from Magneto, the Register, that's
Wakanda.
absolute perfect place because ain't nobody finding your ass.
Well, they definitely didn't find Bucky there, so.
Right.
Exactly, that's what I was thinking. Bucky was hiding out there. How many other mutants are hiding out there?
And when she needs help, right? Because she doesn't know like how to handle or whatever, she reaches out to Xavier, and then boom, there it is.
There it is.
Yep, through Xavier.
Disney, if you're listening, we have this recorded.
I'm sorry.
I'm saying,
I'll send all real
They said serious. She was like,
PO box.
Don't you? They're like, ready it down, ready it down, ready it down, ready it down.
I'm just staying shut, not giving away any of my ideas. Anymore.
But everything we're saying,
No
Black,
more.
makes sense, right?
no
This
more
makes
closed
sense.
doors.
I mean, even the whole she's with Xavier. Here's why it would make sense. Because up for a long time, no one knew about the X-Men. He kept them tight under wraps as long as he needed to. And then finally, ultimately, when they were needed is when he let them be known. But even then, it was still covert ops. So it's one of those things of, yeah, why haven't we heard of any of the X-Men? Well, because I don't want any
Content.
We don't.
Yo, we always just real you.
Yeah. Never fails.
No,
Watch,
you do
no
it to
watch. Like
yourself.
5 years from now, we're gonna be doing an episode where like those motherfuckers, like those.
And ladies and gentlemen, this is why we're broke.
Yep. Thank you, Dave.
Yeah.
We give our shit away for free.
Right.
Damn it! I should have did this with Justice League.
You cyberpunk
Oh
that
God,
shit.
no.
You cyberpunk.
Oh,
I'm not gonna say anything.
Oh,
I
God.
already said something. Damn it! I shouldn't have said anything.
No.
I was over there. So I've got to talk about this real quick.
Oh,
So Adrian was there because Adrian was at work. And I was literally laying here. I know you all don't know everything that's going on with me, but I can't sleep at night because of pain.
Oh.
so sorry.
I literally get hit with a notification that Nerd News Happy Hour is live. And I'm like, the hell are you doing live this early in the morning? Like, what is this, coffee time with Nerd News Happy Hour? I'm in.
There you
What
go.
are we making coffee with? What are we doing? So I go in, and it's literally on the screen where he's picking out his character's hair. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? So I'm sitting here and I'm looking and I'm like, wait, this is Cyberpunk. I've seen the pictures. This is Cyberpunk. And I'm like, dude, I really like that hairstyle.
Thank
So
you.
we literally spend like 20 minutes going through the hairstyles.
Right.
And then he starts messing with the colors. That's another like 40.
My head was in space, and that's why I took 20 minutes.
So then one of my my girlfriends comes over, and my son was running rampant and stuff like that. And I still got the stream going, and I'm still listening to what he's saying and what he's doing, and I'm making little remarks here and there, tattoos, teeth, all this stuff. Next thing I know, he goes, "Oh my God, no, they didn't. Oh my God, no, they didn't." And I'm like, this is about to be bad. He was like, "I can pick between this and this." What? Cyberpunk? What? And I'm like, oh my God, he did not just say that. So my son comes to me and then says, "Mommy, what is?" And I'm like, "Oh, we are shutting you down."
But wait, I had to look really quick at what it was, and then I shut it down. Because cut or uncut.
Yeah, cut or uncut.
Do you get to pick like if the hair matches the bush? Like, is that part of the?
Sometimes you need an extra
Actually,
blanket.
you can have a lightning bolt
When you
or
throw
a heart. Yeah.
So everything's pretty much detailed. Oh, hey, check this out.
It's very detailed. Very,
I've
very,
got this.
very detailed.
Like I said,
I,
sometimes you need an extra
I
blanket.
have a lot of customization, huh? Oh wow.
Yeah.
You
By
can
that,
I wish you had that in real life.
by that time, I was like, yeah, I think I should leave this alone. It's definitely not coffee time, but it definitely arose some questions for the day. Thank you, appreciate it.
Nikki, you save that for Thirst Trap, okay?
Yeah, I'm not saving that conversation for Thirst Trap. I did, however, hand it over to his father. That was great. I sat in the background while my husband tried to explain the differences.
Oh God.
How old's your son?
My son's 5.
Oh, curious. He's like, "What's going on, Mom? What's going on, Dad?"
It was a great conversation.
Oh,
don't
I
look
bet it
like
was.
It was a great conversation. I laughed. I
So
laid.
is it literally just like an option, or do you fully
You
do you
laughed
see
and
like the whole like?
handed it.
Do you see like the
handed it.
shaft?
You handed it over, and you were like, "You
done.
handle it."
Well, why would I handle it? That's not something that I need to handle. I don't have that opinion.
So
I should not handle that in that aspect.
is there just a ticker, or like do you steer at the shaft and you get like a
It wasn't fair to find out if he actually had to see it.
That's a major difference. That's why I kept going back and forth. I was like, wait a second. There's a major difference. There's a mushroom, and then there's not a mushroom. Wait.
This is why cyberpunk's getting pulled. It has nothing to do with bugs, guys. This has nothing to do with bugs. It's
imagine. Oh my god, that would be the craziest.
That would be hilarious.
The one decision to show a turtle head or not. Oh my god.
That's what it is. It's exactly what it is. I'm telling you. It was great. It was so great.
See, look, Ernie left the room. Oh god. Oh, am I? There he is.
It's like I can't handle y'all. Y'all giving away free content. You make me give away free content. Now you're talking about me cutting.
We make her give away free content.
So when they re-released Cyberpunk, is it going to be like raw and uncut?
Really?
It's gonna be like Japanese. It's gonna be like Japanese pixelated.
Japanese censored.
I'm so mad you all laugh, especially Long. You laugh so much. The
Oh,
heart.
you have that problem when you go to the bathroom? Pixelation. Why is it fucking pixelated? I'm not Japanese.
Oh god. Dumbass.
No.
No. Wait, is it? I'll live with it. No.
Come on, Optimus Prime, roll out already. Roll out.
Oh, it's pixelated. Okay, whatever.
Long, this is the last one. Long. You like that ice cream, huh?
Long like snow cones.
Sure. Yeah.
Well, anyway.
You like that ice cream?
Well, with that being said,
hold on.
Fragile.
Here, these are for you, Long.
handle with care.
Collection is getting bigger.
What happened?
Your collection.
Oh, I heard something.
No.
What?
Oh no! Hold on.
Long's collection is getting bigger.
I've got way too much.
You got a
Dude.
problem. That's why you don't.
Dude, they have meetings for this. They also have shelving on Amazon.
Yeah, thanks.
You're welcome.
And they have girlfriends on Tinder.
Yeah.
Oh god.
No,
Don't you start.
They don't. They
no.
don't have girlfriends on Tinder. They don't.
Babe, when I come back to my house to see my Optimus Prime.
Oh Christ.
Light or darkest hour.
Oh god.
That should be your quote on Twitter. Light my darkest hour.
But wait. Oh, that looks yummy.
Oh yeah, I did say that. Oh my God's sake. Wait,
All right, this show has gone off the deep end, like it usually
it's
does.
gone off the rails.
I think
You should.
Wait a minute. We haven't seen someone over 2 hours. Where's
Oh
where's
yeah,
Mike
yeah,
and Ernie?
got it.
Delicious.
I think you should change the banner.
Oh God, no.
Should have been changed like 20 minutes ago, but okay.
What was I asking? Oh, where the heck is Olga?
I gotta go pick her up in a bit.
Oh,
Christmas party.
Saul.
Manager went to a Christmas party. With some
I'm like, why is the house so quiet?
Got it.
What are you trying to say? My wife is loud.
Yeah.
Wait. Make the H small and the S a Z. There you go.
Wait, what?
Yep.
Got it. But anyway,
Anywho.
so now that we're like totally unplugged here,
Well,
I'm gonna have fun editing this later.
Oh, just for you then. Fuckity fuck shit balls.
oh no.
And I won't have to edit any of that out, so it's cool.
Ah, damn it. Get the just right out.
Too late.
Yeah.
So
This will just be the portion of the stream that doesn't get monetized. It's okay.
no, it's all getting monetized.
You wish.
Oh,
I'm not
it is?
beeping out anything else again. Do you know how hard that was to beep out one word?
Long.
One word. Literally the span of 1 point something seconds.
Right. It's not even a full second. It's like, yep.
And I had to
Maybe
beep it out.
three
so that way
quarters,
we
like
could be monetized.
half a second. Oh boy,
Thanks, Long. That was your fault.
my fault.
You dropped the wrong word last time.
Oh yeah, I did.
You started that.
Yeah, that I kind of dropped that way too many times, but yeah.
You started
It's okay because it lasted just over a second.
I know that's why I must say it. It's been a while, but I'm gonna try to avoid saying that. So yeah.
on air.
You see what fun you're
On
missing out
air.
on, Chiro Chan? You get up on it. Get up in this.
That's
Get
what
on
she
it.
said. That's what she said.
It's so cold down here.
How cold is it? No, it's
Colder than a winch's hit in the brass bra.
Thank you. I was getting ready to say that.
he's in hair free.
Flock of seagulls.
It's cold as shit.
Dude, yeah, I can attest. Cheese basement.
Oh, that shit's cold.
Oh, yo, I didn't know how to tell you, yo, but I think your fridge croaked, man.
Really?
Yeah, it's doing this crazy like pop, and then all the lights like dimmer, and then come back on, and I'm like, yo,
Uh-oh.
this shit is haunted. I was like, oh, but it was really just the fridge that kept going bam, and I'm like, oh shit.
Oh, shit.
I was like, the beer. Yeah.
Oh, the beer.
God
Yeah.
damn. I think it's
When the
time
fridge
for
is
that.
knocking, you can't come in, right?
Time for a new fridge.
Somebody have a drink for me. I miss alcohol.
So oh yeah. I need some too, but it's hot.
That's what she said.
That's what the girl said after R. Kelly.
I'm gonna scout for you, E.
It's hot.
Anybody else smell asparagus?
ASPARGOS. Yeah.
Perfect.
Chiro
Perfect,
Chan.
Daryl.
Oh,
Perfect.
you buzz too.
man.
Perfect.
I'm always
I mean,
left out.
I could go for some El Camino, El Los Garcias, but I suppose Taco Bell would do also.
Oh.
Oh,
Dude,
Is that
don't.
gonna be a 2 hour wait?
Oh,
Not over
Party
the
foul.
Not
oh
over
no,
your
it's not over the
keyboard.
computer. No,
Don't settle for no Taco Bell, man.
Ugh,
you guys
I
have
can't
Taco
even eat
Bell over
that.
there?
Don't settle for Taco Bell.
No,
No.
Yuck.
It might be
but the
only-
bodega's closed, man.
Yeah, bodegas close at like 8 o'clock in New York. So yeah,
Yeah, that's
well,
wild. Yo.
some around 10.
They're always
but-
open all year.
Yeah,
What is that?
no, except
Yeah.
Christmas.
We had a new Mexican restaurant open in my town, in BFE, Kansas, and their key thing they've been promoting.
I love it when
Uh-oh.
it freezes.
They serve menudo on Sundays,
Uh-huh.
and dude, that's a hangover cure. So I'm
Yes,
good.
it
Wait,
is.
how do you know about menudo?
I'm
Wait,
pre-gaming.
Yeah, well, yes.
you're what? Persian?
I'm pre-gaming for that menudo, son.
Oh, let me find out.
Uh-oh.
All right, so I'm gonna jump off here. You can call
Yeah, man.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Whoa.
Okay, look over beer, Black Dragon Brew, dark chocolate peanut butter stout,
What state are you
Oh,
Black Dragon Brew.
Dropping knowledge.
in? Imperial stout.
I think he's
Imperial,
I think
man.
he's from SC. E.
South?
South Carolina. Huh.
I think
Wow.
so.
Who's
If I
South
remember
Carolina.
right.
River.
Stout.
South
If I
Carolina,
remember right.
I think.
I know. This is one you got to try, man. It's good.
But yeah, I'm all about the Menudo game, man. I paying tomorrow buy like a gallon of that shit, man. If it's good. We'll
Let me
see.
find out. It's a lot.
South Carolina.
Well, my buddies, my friends.
All right, E.
Here.
Good night, bro.
This is the first one. I'm the first one off. Usually I'm the one blabbling. And I kept my word, motherfucker. I only had 2 beers.
You did.
Yes. I only had 2.
You kept your word. You got to drive, man.
I'm walking like last time. I got to drive. So
Yeah.
now I think it's been long enough that I could drive.
Pick me up, essay.
Okay, holes in my 64 Cadillac.
I'll be ready for you.
All right, but Merry Christmas to everybody.
Merry
You
Christmas.
too.
Happy
Thank
holiday.
you.
Yeah, bro.
Christmas Kwanzaa, happy Hanukkah,
Chris Mahana
Chanukah.
Kwanzaa.
Chanukah, Kwanzaa, Christmas.
Chris Mahana. Happy
Yeah.
festival.
Happy
Feliz Navidad.
Happy
and shit.
Festivus.
All right.
Yo, y'all fans, y'all got 1 week to get a Christmas
Yeah.
sweater.
One, not 2. One.
Juan.
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 Yeah.
Juan.
Speaking of merch, your merch, guys, looks badass, and I can't wait to have that stuff all over my nerdy
Oh, it's coming.
Your
figure.
nerdy
That
mind.
kind.
Heard.
All right, get out of here. All right.
Bye.
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 Peace, brother.
See you later.
Yeah.
E.
But yeah, that
And
merch,
away he goes.
that merch looks great.
Thank you.
That's so awesome.
Well, thank you very much.
What do we need a Christmas sweater for?
Oh, no.
Chris,
I was just saying.
how
You guys
well,
wear
I'm
Christmas
gonna
sweater
wear
on
one of my
Christmas?
friends' party on Christmas
I,
Eve. So that'll be fun.
I used to. I don't anymore. But this
Oh.
year I'm spending it right here. So
I hear you, man. Yeah.
Yeah, it's unfortunately shaping up to be a very normal weekend for me. It's unfortunately going to be pretty chill. But it's the nature of where we are.
Yeah.
True.
I got the best Christmas present I could ask for. My baby
There you
brother is home on leave from Germany.
Awesome.
Adrian,
Oh,
you wish,
wow.
honey. You wish. My baby brother is more important.
Well, yeah.
Fair.
Might as
I
well.
got a lot of Baby Yoda
That's
stuff.
awesome. Congratulations to him coming back.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get to
You
actually
must be.
spend time with him.
You must
so.
be so happy and
Awesome.
relieved.
I actually am. It's been a long time since
Yeah.
I've been able to sleep at least for a couple hours overnight. And about 1:00 in the morning, I passed out because I could hear him breathing and snoring in the next room. He sleeps with the door open. I don't know why. It must be a thing of his now because it never was before.
Mm-hmm.
But I could hear him, and I just immediately just knocked out. I woke up at like 4:30 in the morning.
Because you're
And was like, wow, I slept overnight for a little while. This is pretty awesome. This is what it feels like to be normal for about 5 minutes. It's cool. I like this. I miss this. This is that feeling. Yeah, that feeling didn't last very long. But it was nice. It was nice while I had it. So it's pretty cool. I liked it. But our Christmas isn't, we don't have any decorations up this year. It's just not really feeling like
Oh yeah,
Christmas.
there's this. No lights this year. Sorry.
Uh,
I thought about grabbing a little one today because it was sitting right
and
there.
and my front door just has a red bow with a bell. That's about it. Nothing too
We
fancy
don't-
schmancy.
yeah.
So
we never decorate for Christmas.
We normally do. My
I
brother
usually do.
We don't.
normally does it for my son. We've got decorations. We've got the blow ups. We've got the Christmas lights. We've got. We normally go out and get a tree together. My son gets to pick it. We decorate it together. We put
There you
the
go.
stockings up in the house and stuff. Like we do that. That's what we do every year. But this year it's just not.
There's still
Yeah, it's-
pumpkins
it's-
outside the front door.
Not at my house. We didn't even do pumpkins this year.
I didn't do any
chilling on the
pumpkins.
table.
Shit, I couldn't afford a stocking, so I just hanged a condom on my front door.
This guy.
This dude. Oh my goodness.
But yeah, Christmas is how you make it. You
Yeah.
get
For
to
sure.
spend time with
Yeah.
your friends and your family, those that you're closest to. Even if you're doing it like, we have our conversations and we do our streams. and
Right.
stuff.
True.
Even if you're doing it that way, you're still going to be with your family and your friends
Yeah.
and those you really care about. And this year we get to, in person, not in person, but we at least get to spend some time with our family this year.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I agree.
I'm really happy about that. I'm really happy that my baby brother's home because it's been a year.
Yeah.
But
Worth the wait, right?
Mhm.
This is
definitely.
relating on that. This is the first Christmas in a while that I'm around most of my family because I've been in Texas for a while. Most of my family's from here in Kansas, and I've only been back in Kansas for about 2 years. And so this is the first year where we're all kind of together. But it's weird because we're all together, but we're apart because of circumstances. So
Sure.
Yeah.
and so
Mhm.
it's like I come back to Kansas and then shit shuts down. So
Thanks, Chiro.
We usually spend Christmas with Hugs' family because none of my family live in Connecticut. They live in Pennsylvania and Texas. So I haven't spent Christmas with my family in 20-something years.
oh wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a long time.
Yeah. Yeah. I haven't spent Christmas with my family since
About half your life. Jesus.
Thanks, Long. Thanks for telling everyone, Long.
Sorry. Yeah, there you go. Sorry.
What are you
I'm
doing
sitting
for
here
Christmas,
trying to do
Cheryl?
the math in my head going, there's no way.
Cheryl,
Wait a
what,
minute.
Sorry. Sorry, not sorry.
Cheryl, what are you
Oh,
doing for Christmas?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, sure. What are you doing?
Whew. Got me confused over here.
But
It's okay. I saw the wheels spinning.
There's no way. When you all actually tell me your ages and they come out in our stories that we talk about and stuff, I'm sitting here going, there's just no way.
I am 62.
You wish.
Yeah, okay.
Good.
Cheryl, what are you doing for the holidays?
Is he still?
Chiro, do you want to call in?
Chiro?
Yeah, send Chiro the link. Oh, I need it.
I'll send that to
Oh.
you.
Hi guys.
There you go.
There we go.
Did you send it to her?
Can you give me a second so I can copy it?
No, I'm asking if
Copy.
somebody else do it already.
Copy paste.
Cool.
You can't.
Loading, please wait.
Yep. There you go. I sent it to Chiro.
Let's see what happens.
I want to hear about what Chiro-chan Christmas looks like. Probably lit.
I would love to be in space right now.
Oh man. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Sorry.
it's okay.
You're fine. I live in that constant state all the time.
Oh, speaking of things that are lit, I was going around looking at Christmas lights earlier.
Mm-hmm.
And there's this some people were having their bachelor party, so there's this bachelor bus, and they were.
Where's she? Oh.
I'm coming. Hold on.
Oh, sorry.
Are you sure you want to be on camera for that? And
Why is that, Adrian?
there's this
He is a
pool.
wise ass. He needs to be smacked.
There's this pool
By all
in the middle of the
means.
bus, and there's a stripper I could see in the party bus, and all she had on was a Santa hat. That's all she had on.
She was a stripper, so what did you expect her to have on?
Hey now.
But I'm like, that's a good bachelor party. Go around seeing Christmas lights while you're probably not even focusing on the Christmas lights, but
Oh, hell no.
I suppose you haven't been to many, have you?
bachelor parties?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've been to a couple.
Hmm.
You know,
Me,
But were
never.
there strippers in the bachelor party?
yeah, strippers are pretty like common. I know that, but I just thought the idea of like doing it on Christmas or around Christmas and going around seeing Christmas lights.
Really? Really?
What?
This is your masterful plan?
I'm just
Oh shit!
Oh,
not gonna lie. I can't think that they were really paying that much attention to the Christmas lights.
I doubt they were either.
That
But
is a really shitty stripper.
why don't you use your credit card?
She's
I can't, yo. How do you deal with this dude, man?
How do I? Very easily. Call the end button.
mm-mm.
He got so quiet.
Yeah, good.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I had a great time, but I am going to call it.
Yeah.
So from
Yeah.
Nerd News Happy Hour, from all of us to
To
all
all
of you,
you.
drink up, bitches.
Drink up, bitches.
I don't have a drink. I'm sorry.
We'll drink for you.
Imaginary drink.
I got ginger ale.
There you go.
There you go. That could work.
Good night, everyone.
Night, everybody.
Ooh.